Hey guys, Rafe here, and we're doing another 5-minute impressions on The Surge for PS4. So let's jump right on in. So this is a Dark Souls esque style game, only the setting is done in a more dystopian future. So it's much more of a sci-fi version of Dark Souls, and quite honestly, I am very much okay with that. I found the archaic, more fantasy style starting to get a little repetitive, even with games like Neo being more of a fantasy samurai setting. I was looking for something a little more in the future, and this was right up my alley. Super happy with it. Now the combat system here fairly straightforward compared to the other types of games of its like. But one of the nice changes here is that you can actually target body parts on your enemies. And then at one point, if you have enough energy that you've built up by attacking, you can target their body parts for a finishing move, thus removing those limbs. And those can also drop parts to allow you to get more gear for your own person, which is I think it's a lot more fun that way. I think it's been a great system for that. As for the combat, and it's still very challenging. You can still customize to the way you want to play based on the armor you wear. You can get heavier armor for a more power build, or you can wear some lighter gear so that you can actually move around in combat, which is what I'm doing here. This is called the Lynx gear. So gear also includes set bonuses. So if you're wearing all of the same gear, you get certain bonuses. In this case, with the Lynx gear, I get faster attack speed as long as my health stays at a certain point, which is really useful. So yeah, so it's actually just a lot of fun finding these random humanoid enemies and chopping their limbs off. It's quite satisfying. As for duration, what you're seeing here, this is the second area in the game. I'd cleared the first boss, which honestly did take a couple of tries. He was real toughy right off the bat to begin with, and yeah, look at this, they're just coming out of nowhere, just looking to kill you. I love it, but the the storyline is interesting. You signed up for this project that's supposed to revitalize the planet, and after things go horribly wrong with the installation of your rig, you wake up in a wasteland and have no idea what's going on. So you're trying to piece everything back together while at the same time fighting all of these guys that seem to be dead or are at least controlled by their rigs. So it's it's at the very least there is some semblance of story to it, which I like. I'm trying to find people who know what's going on, and I've encountered a few people, there's a few actual survivors so far at this point. Some of them have come back to my current home base and have provided me with a side quest. I know at one point I'm looking for medicine for one guy. He needs it to live, otherwise he's gonna die. But yeah, so there's lots to do, tons of places to explore, finding your shortcuts, just like the other games. Definitely something you want to be able to, you want to keep make sure you do. This guy was a surprise as a toughie here. That he was faster than I am. Kind of makes me wish I had gotten his weapon, which unfortunately I did not get to do. He was too busy killing me to for me to even consider trying to go for a finishing move. So I just needed him gone. But yeah, I mean, there's really not much more I can say about it. Like, this is one of April 2019's free games for PS Plus. I had been eyeballing it for some time, so when I found out it went free, it was an awesome opportunity. I know at the point of releasing this, there's only about a week left before things are probably going to change up. So if you haven't gotten it already, I do recommend it. But that's all I have to say about it. If you like the video, please like, share, subscribe to the XP Billionaires channel. We do a lot more than just reviews. We're doing a lot of our Let's Plays for different games, and it's not just me, it's the other members of our group as well. And check out our website, wordpress.com, or sorry, xpbillionaires.wordpress.com for all the remaining things that we do. But thanks for listening. We'll see you later.